Good evening, everyone, and welcome to World Series Wednesday. Excuse me, Tuesday. Game 3 of the World Series is tonight, as it's 66 degrees and clear here in South Jersey, and it's about the same temperature over in Philadelphia. So there you go. For those in the who are worried about catching Thursday night football this week as relates to the Eagles versus the Houston Texans, the Eagles game locally will be airing on WPHL 17, also known as Mine TV, on Comcast dialer listings. It's 0807 on with the HD listings, and I think it's still channel 17 on non-HD Xfinity channels and so forth. But it's nationally, it's going to be airing on Amazon Prime on Thursday. So there you go. Because prior to last night's rainout, the World Series was going to be played Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but everything got pushed back, and the NFL's moved the Thursday night game and so forth. I believe it was originally supposed to be airing locally on the Fox, but it got bumped over. So the Phillies are going to be sending. So the rainout situation actually changes things and makes things a little bit interesting for the Phillies, in my opinion, and not in a good way. Because I was actually figuring this morning in my blog, I actually wrote that because of the rainout, Nola is now going to be available for Game 4, and Zach Wheeler would have been available for Game 5. But the Phillies basically said that they're not going to pitch Wheeler in Game 5. They're going to save him from Game 6. So either that concerns me greatly. I knew just by casually watching the starts, the Game 1 and of the World Series on Friday and Game 2 on like Friday and Saturday, as well as Wheeler and Nola's last starts of the involving the League Championship Series, Nola pitching Game 2 and Wheeler pitching Game 5, they are not looking sharp. They were not looking sharp or crisp at all. Heck, Nola, they both got tagged for 5 runs in their respective starts of the World Series. So it's concerning. It's concerning to say the least, folks. And we are not just saying the least, we're saying the most. Hey, Redneck. I'm over here. Hey, Redneck, the shout out. He was doing some farming simulating. And of course, it's his favorite clip, or one of the favorite clips. There, I do see in the upper right hand corner your beer cooler. Old joke, folks, old joke. Redneck knows what I'm talking about. Something I didn't notice about this game's intro is that it is actually using in-game graphics for it, which is actually, I think, one of the few times I've actually seen that implemented in anything involving a cutscene. It's from way back. It's from way back. It's to the front now. So we're just making our way through here. We got some grapes. Here, the first November 1st. The year is just chugging along, ain't it? Oh. We get to go to the story mode. I understand we're going to focus on the villain story. I found out earlier today that there's actually a new Ruby game coming out, and apparently it's going to be worse than the first one. And that it's going to have no co-op. It's going to be more of a side scroller, Metroidvania type of game, like Metroid, Castlevania. Which I'm sure in theory that kind of works, but a lot of the charms of Grim Eclipse was that it was multiplayer.
Beer.
Redneck is starting early tonight. Oh, I forgot to take that little bowl up. Oh, well, I'll do that later. Probably remember to do that during my break. Work was kind of okay. You know what? And since I work in market research, it says right now, you guys people try and troll me. But guess what? All I have to do is say, you know what? I'm just going to try and do my job with these folks. All they can do is get mad and hang up. Meanwhile, on Namek, Purunga has... Well, this raises questions. How did Android 21 and get to Namek? Who's me? What? And they didn't bring back Reddit? 1.5 on the burp? On a scale of 0 to 2? I'll take it. Hey, he didn't tell me what the scale was, so I'm just going to assume it was a scale of 0 to 2.
Hey, can you hear me?
He's asking me if I can hear him.
I see you're awake. How are you feeling?
He's a hot one today. It's 66 here.
Looks like the link system is working properly then. You probably have a lot of questions. But first, allow me to introduce myself. I am 16. An android created...
I'm about to say, is that his age?
We don't have much time, so I'll be brief. Right now, you're linked with an alien named FighterZ. Basically, it's like you've possessed FighterZ's body. It may be easier if you just take a look for yourself.
It may be easier, but... Oh, that's a look there. If I woke up looking like that, I'd be like, what the fuck? Oy. Get myself comfortable. You know what's funny though? When it comes to the Phillies in Game 3 of the World Series, there's always been like rain issues.
It may surprise you, but this is all real. We were planning to link your soul with Goku's, but one thing led to another, and you ended up linked to Frieza. This may sound strange, but
Oh, it definitely sounds
there's
strange.
a way for you to return to your body.
By turning off the game.
It's
Hello. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, then answer me.
It seems as if Frieza's soul has awakened. Frieza can hear my voice, but only you can hear his. Now, try saying something to Frieza.
Hello, nice to meet you.
You're ill-mannered, but at least you can make an introduction, which is surprising to say the least.
Frieza is not impressed with my bullshit.
Even then, I find it hard to forgive you for even trying to speak to me.
He has a bit of an ego. Oh, already to chapter 2.
You have arrived, finally. Let's just say, good thing you weren't another minute late.
Dude has an issue here.
I need to explain
Yeah.
things, do I? Now then, there are several questions I have for you.
And I have no answers for you.
First, I want you to begin by explaining to me what's happening right now. I'm just glad there are no parades here, like in that hell of a flower garden.
Parades?
Scum! You know absolutely nothing about the hell I've been put through.
He's been forced to watch a parade for eternity. Bring that volume up some.
After a dreadful day, they forced me to watch that painfully awful, cheerful parade. Just thinking about it fuels me with enough rage to lose my mind.
He lost his mind to begin with, folks.
So angry, I could erase you right here and now. Tell me all you know, every little bit. Unless you want to make me even angrier, obey me, or you will regret it.
Too late.
Frieza, can you hear me? I don't know how much you heard, but there's no time for a full explanation. I'll summarize the important points. By using the link system, another soul has taken over your body. You will not be able to use your power, nor will you be able to defeat enemies.
Okay, enough with all these stupid jokes.
Well, we could have gone to his brother Kula.
Time to get serious, or I am going to erase you right here and now. Then you realize just how impossible it is for someone to ever take me over. Now, die!
He has a bit of an issue. So we're just gonna stand here then?
Listening to me?
Not really.
I've received no response. Are you two conversing? Well, I suppose there's no use in pondering it. I'll just continue with the conversation.
Yeah, he's gonna just keep talking.
What? This can't be! I attacked just now. Why did nothing happen? This will not stand!
Just so you know, going wild inside your mind will change nothing. You just need to give it up and listen. There is only one way to fix this situation. Listen, you need to allow that soul to control your body and experience as many battles as possible.
Let it control me?
Yes, you.
You mean my only hope is to let someone else use my body as they please?
Well, there's plenty of fan fiction involving that.
That isn't even remotely funny. Now, if you would, please stop standing there and give me back my body. Otherwise, it would be my pleasure to erase you from existence. I may not be able to do anything on the outside, but you and I are both on the inside.
I'm going to leave now.
It seems that you have finally realized your place.
We're just gonna skedaddle.
Do as I say, and I may be inclined to forgive your transgressions.
Don't tell me, you...
I'm so glad we can now finally talk to one another. But I'm not interested in hearing your excuses.
The soul inside you must have handed off control. I guess this will make things faster, though.
Yep, much faster.
Enough small talk. Now, prepare to die.
Yep, nothing's gonna happen.
But I thought I regained control over my body.
Now do you get it? Your only hope is to leave the fighting to the soul inside you. The power of the link allows you to move, but if it's removed...
You are going to pay for this.
Visa, MasterCard, or debit?
Not only did you seal away my power, but you also let this cretin possess me.
Just so there are no misunderstandings, I was the one that started up the link system, but your power was sealed by a different person.
What? Why?
Her name is Android 21, the current leader of the Red Ribbon Army. If you fight a great deal and power yourself up, you may be able to stop her.
May be able to stop her? Don't you know who you're dealing with? If what you say is the truth, then all I need to do is erase her.
Yeah, if it was that simple.
If you do that, you will never get back to normal.
What do you mean? Are you trying to threaten me?
Only she knows how to break the seal on your soul and your power.
This is truly ridiculous. Do you really think that any of this is believable?
No, but it sure is convenient.
Still, at this rate, we're never going to get anywhere. I hope you listened to all of that just now. You worthless earthling maggot.
As opposed to a priceless space maggot?
It appears that my only way out of this extremely vexing situation is to let you fight. Unfortunately for you, there is just no other option. From now on, you are my servant. Fight like your life depends on it, and make sure you don't disgrace me out there.
Let's be sure to disgrace him out there. Yeah, so far so goody. So we kind of see where we're flowing here. First fight. Get used to the black screens, folks, because Dragon Ball FighterZ was a badly designed game.
This should be a great fight.
It's the clones. Send in the clones. Those cheaply, genetically ripped off clones. Those cellular degrading.
Will end you. Prepare yourself.
Counter.
Will end you. Prepare yourself.
You know, one thing I don't get is the sports app betting things. Like, why is that a thing? I do not know. By the way, Elon Musk can go fuck himself. Yeah, I said it. We're going to take the rather long route. Why? Because I do know we'll need to power up. And I'm wondering if starting off at level 13 or so, to me.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble.
I was about to say, kind of makes me wonder, would the levels that I already gained already with the Dragon team members, they should already be left in place. Because I had Goku and Vegeta like in, I think, mid to upper 20s. World Series Game 3 starts in an hour and 8 minutes, give or take.
It's all or nothing. Go!
Prepare yourself.
Counter.
Well, okay.
Prepare yourself. I will end you. There you are. There you are. Prepare yourself. This is the end. I will end you.
There, we got the KO bonus. One thing I did notice when was like the AI actually became more competent in the story mode once you get past like level 20. Certainly made it a lot more fun.
A fierce showdown is about to begin.
It's 2-on-1. And Piccolo and Nappa have the level advantage. Again, they put Nappa in this, but why not Raditz? I mean, Raditz will be like the equivalent of Krillin on the... Nappa's kind of like low powered in comparison Everybody that's on the villain side from that's going to be involved with the story mode. Why wasn't every individual member of the Ginyu Force playable?
Prepare yourself. I will end you. I will end you. I will end you. I will end you. I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust. Fight it out. I will end you. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. There you are. Prepare yourself. Die in the vacuum of space. Die! Nice! I will end you. There you are. I just started. There you are. There you are. I just started. And fantastic. I'll shut you up for good.
That was it? Well, it looks like we may have unlocked something else too. Slow motion hugs are slow motion. Again, reason why I'm looking constantly to my right, your left is because, again, keeping track on the World Series, get an idea of what's being said and so forth. Oh, I get it now. 1, 2. Okay, so the level up stuff. All right, so I'm seeing how the unlock of better bonuses and stuff works. Who will be the Phillies star of the game? Hopefully all three that the local TV affiliates are saying. We have Muto got his rewarded a gold glove.
Prepare yourself. Die! I will end you. Prepare yourself. Die in the vacuum of space. Die! There you are. This is the end.
That was neat. Not as good as I would have hoped, but hopefully they will do the player introductions for the in front of the Philadelphia crowd instead of having fucking Fox talk over it once again. Now I go back to unlock the thing. You know, y'all see me as like, okay, I'll do every fight. I want the advantages. The advantages and the disadvantages.
yourself! There you are. Prepare yourself. I'll reduce you and this entire planet. Prepare yourself.
That didn't quite work out the way I was hoping. But you kind of like want all the goodies. Ah. We get to unlock Nappa. But why not Reddit? Ranger Suarez has started 2 games, came out of the bullpen in 2 games. The plot thickens, much like my belly.
I'll destroy everything! Everything! Everything!
Gee, Vegeta, looks like I'm a bit, intense here.
Oh my, it talks. This one seems a little different than all those other pathetic specimens.
I'll tear you limb from limb!
Well, it may be capable of speaking, but it seems just as pitifully stupid as the others.
Well, he ain't wrong.
Okay. Might as well kill a little time with the display of my superior strength.
Ranger Suarez is a capable dude.
About to start. Good luck.
Lance McCullers, 6 hits, gave up an earned run and 6 innings of work when he pitched against the Phillies literally a month ago, back on October 3rd.
Ready? Fight it out.
Prepare yourself! I'll end you! I'll end you!
Let me see you,
I'll
Scott!
end you!
Don't make me laugh!
Perhaps it's time to stop playing around.
Don't make me laugh! No good! Get out of my sight about this!
Can't you do any better? I'll reduce you and this entire planet to
Let me
dust!
see you, Scott! Don't make me laugh! Let's go!
Can't you do any better? There you are! I've just started! I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust!
Ooh, that worked nicely. If you actually get that in the air, that's actually better.
What's going on?
Nappa, you're
I
awake.
thought you were just another cretin, but you actually have a modicum of skill. Well, I did go a little easy on you, but you still survived my attacks.
Wait, please! Is that you? Lord Frieza?
Oh, so you do know your place after all.
Please, forgive me!
Damn it, Nappa, show some pride.
It's me, Nappa, the Saiyan. I used to work for you. Don't you remember me?
Nappa. Now that you mention it, that name does ring a bell.
My apologies, Lord Frieza! It just... You've changed forms from when I last had the honor of meeting you.
Oh, so this was the first time you've seen me in my current form, then? Still, if one cannot recognize one's master, does that not constitute an absence of loyalty?
Yes, it does.
Oh, of course not! Come hell or high water, I would do your bidding to the letter, Lord Frieza.
I wouldn't need to test you on that statement now, would I? But if you do mean it, you will devote your life to serving me. Is that clear?
Such as it is. Flyers and the Rangers are getting started, so we'll be keeping track on that as well tonight. Now, if I'm not getting any of those like tutorial fights, this would actually go faster because those tutorial fights will be pausing after every single thing that was accomplished.
That wasn't terrible. Seems like you might have a knack for this. If you can tap into a little more of my power, we should be able to interrogate Android 16.
You mad?
Of course I am. Someone will pay dearly for putting me in this position. Someone linked me with an Earthling maggot, and is trying to use me. There is no doubt about it. You can't actually believe anything that comes out of that man's mouth. If so, you are a puke-inducing simpleton.
Well, Nappa's standing right there.
I don't know what his true goal is, but he must be hiding something. Oh, I see. Now I understand. It seems like he originally intended to link you with that Saiyan after all.
That's Saiyan?
That's saying what?
Hey, you talking about Kakarot?
And since when have you been allowed to speak to me in that manner? Shall I remove that big mouth of yours?
Oh, no, Lord Frieza. It was just my misunderstanding. I thought it was the maggot inside of you speaking, Lord Frieza.
I sincerely hope that's the case. Nappa, even you could prove to be an important pawn in a situation this dire. I trust you know what will happen if you don't show adequate results.
Of course I do, sir. I won't let you down.
Now that's more like it. I expect great things from you.
Well, he's going to be severely disappointed.
That Frieza's such a jerk.
Did you say something?
No, sir, not a thing.
He totally did say a thing. I heard him. I heard him say it. Bouncing it back and forth.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess.
I don't get this commercial between a Mets fan dating a Yankees bobblehead.
Prepare yourself. I will end you. Guess I'm not. Prepare yourself. Hello there. I will end you. Prepare yourself.
I'm gonna mess you up. Die! Die! Let's go! Let's go! Out of the way!
Huh. Napa gets the credit. And Jeremy Pena, the first rookie shortstop to win the Gold Glove Award. Like, Alex Rodriguez was a Gold Glove defender at one point in time. Which I say, bullshit.
It's time to face your opponent.
Hello, Frieza, look! It's the Namekian. The Namekians are proud, honorable. It means he doesn't have a wang. Which, I'm not sure if that was canonically true or not, but... But he's going to need Suarez to shut down the Astros right off of the bat in the first.
Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. It's your turn.
You would take this!
Fantastic!
You would take this!
Fantastic!
Let's go!
Nappa, you let me down there. Unfortunately, Altuve, who was 0 for 23, has come alive. He's batted 7 for 18 in his last 4 games. The Phillies are catching Altuve at the wrong time. Alright, so go here. Up to Trunks, down. Okay, that works. Like, had to think of like, what's going to be the best approach here?
So there's somebody in this world that looks just like me, huh? Kinda creepy. Whoever created this good-for-nothing wannabe won't get away with it! After taking care of this guy, I'm gonna hunt down its maker and make him wish they'd never been born! Actually, this being my clone and all, could make things kind of fun. Time to show you how powerful the real deal is!
Answer is not very when you consider almost everyone else in this game. Actually, there's actually a debate there. If the Cybermen didn't, like take out Yamcha with a cheap tactic, how different? And Yamcha would have still more likely would have been bodied by
Brace
By
yourself for the
Nappa.
coming battle.
I had to think about that. It's like, yep.
It's all or nothing.
I will end you. Prepare yourself. I will end you. I will end you. It's your turn.
You. Now that's more like it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go! Let's go! You're out of here!
Nice.
You!
Nice.
You! Now that's more like it. This is the end! Eat this! This is my best!
Hey, it wasn't good enough there. If that was his best, we're in trouble. Those Danny DeVito Jersey Mike commercials are just hilarious.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess.
Oh, the new Hesh truck is out. Look kind of cool. I had one. I had like a green one back
Are you ready?
back in the '80s.
I will end you.
I'm gonna mess you up! Die! Let's go! Die! You little! Let's go! Let's go! No use!
Prepare yourself. I will end you. I will end you. There you are. There you are. Prepare yourself. I'll shut you up for good.
Not really. I'm really not sure how the hell that move is supposed to be impactful. Actually, supposed to hold it down. Aha!
A fierce showdown is about to begin.
Like the Ginyu Force.
Ready?
I will end you. I will end you.
I'm gonna mess you up. Let's go.
Ginyu was amazed. I don't know if actually there's the indication that Frieza is actually weaker than Nappa in this. Yep, time to body these two. There's a real question. It's like, how come Trunks is not a factor in the story? Unless this was being made right about the time the Goku Black arc
This should be a great fight.
was a thing. Da 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 da.
Are you ready?
Prepare yourself. I will end you. Prepare yourself. Ha! 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 I will end you.
Dynamic.
Ha! There you are. There you are. I just started. There you are.
Wonderful.
Ha!
Go.
I will end you. Ha! Die! Prepare yourself.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Counter.
You weakling! You weakling! You weakling! Take this!
Can't always get those quarter circle motions to work the way I want. But we move onward. Da 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 da. So Frieza needs to put his minions in their place. That seems legit. So we're not exactly rescuing these people. This Frieza is just reminding them who's in charge. Again, when you got a rooting interest in a sports team, it is very distracting. It's like, okay, look over here, look over here. It's the Ginyu Force, aka the Frieza's Power Rangers.
Ah, Captain Ginyu, you have returned to life at a most opportune moment. Come along then. You work for me now.
Beware, you little fool! I'll destroy anybody who gets in my way! First he forgets to pose, and then he ignores Lord Frieza's direct command?
It does seem that you forgot your place under me when you fixed that odd little posing habit of yours. My dear Captain, I'll see to it you remember who follows the orders around here and who will be the one giving them.
Well, Ginyu's about to die. Again. Yeah, I do find it funny that the level difference is what it is there. But I do know we'll have access to Goku at some point, so... And that's going to help us get into one of the rarer achievements in this game. Guess what? If they're doing the pregame ceremony for Friday, I do want to hear like the Friday's introduction. So you will see me literally headphones off, looking over to the right. Folks are still filing in at Citizens Bank Park. Rude.
It's your turn.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Oh dear.
This is the end.
Let's see, we are the Ginyu Force!
There you are. I've just started. There you are.
This is the end.
That worked. Yeah, so we now have a team of 3. And then grabbing Cell. We'll kind of even that out a bit there. And I'm also taking a look at all the conversation pairings outside of 2 real specific ones. Should be able to get them all.
I was being manipulated. I promise it won't happen again.
Bullshit.
Whatever your excuse may be, I cannot accept insurrection in the ranks. However, I'm willing to let it slide just this once, as I am in need of able-bodied fighters.
Lord Frieza? Do you really mean that?
I do. But in exchange, I expect you to serve me until your dying breath.
Thank you, Lord Frieza. You have my word. I promise I won't let you down again.
Too late.
Listen up. The merciful Lord Frieza has given us a chance to return to his army. Now we will express our eternal joy and gratitude in the form of a dance.
You really needn't bother.
Oh, as you wish, my lord.
I'm disappointed.
Pardon my asking, Lord Frieza. But is it really a good thing they're back to normal? Seems to me they were better off the way they were before.
I see your point. But in my army, all that matters is results.
Napper now wondering, then why am I here? Which is a good question there, but heck, you're here because Raditz, for whatever reason, did not make the cut, and I will. Like I said, they justified Trunks being in the game, but not Raditz. Trunks isn't even involved in the story, and they could have easily slid Raditz in. More likely we will get a special thing here. Probably, maybe, we'll see. I do gotta remember to have the clones fighting each other. Up.
My apologies for the wait, Lord Frieza. The Ginyu Force has assembled.
The Milk Force, because Ginyu means milk, or the milkmen.
How excellent. I'm expecting great things from you and the Ginyu Force.
Thank you, Lord Frieza. Honestly, it is truly an honor to serve you again.
Well, the last time the Ginyu Force did anything, Goldo lost his head. Raccoon died in an undignified position. Chase got punched in the face, and Bertha. Yeah, and then Ginyu got turned into a frog.
I perform my dance of joy to express how delighted I am. If you like, I can perform a special version of the dance. The dance of joy! Awesome! And it's the special version, too.
No, that's unnecessary. Let's save the dancing for later, shall we?
As you wish. After the matter is resolved, the Ginyu Force and I will perform the most splendid dance for you.
I'm looking forward to your recital.
No, it doesn't drop a sweat on Frieza's face.
Listen up! This is our chance to impress Lord Frieza. I want all of you to practice until showtime.
You can count on us, Captain Ginyu.
Whether it's on the battlefield or off, we'll be sure to dazzle Lord Frieza with our moves.
All right, men. Now that that's decided, let's show this enemy the might of the Ginyu Force. Ginyu Force, let's go!
Yes, sir!
I do wish he'd do something about that eccentric personality of his.
Whatever. Look, Frieza only has himself to blame. He recruited them. They're his elite troop. And yeah. Like,
Time to begin the match.
wouldn't need Nappa and Ginyu against Clone Frieza. Excuse me, Clone Vegeta. Gotta do something there, considering how often we are hearing that song. And you have a loading screen for the versus screen, then a loading screen for to get into the fight. It's like, why?
Ready? Let's go.
We'll end you.
It's your turn.
Let's go! Let's go! Here I go! Ha! Here we go!
Counter.
You!
Rude.
Here we go!
Go.
Here we go! Ah! Here we go! Itcha!
Nice.
Ja! Ah! Itcha! Itcha! Ha! Here goes! Hey! my full power. Here goes.
Wonderful!
Here goes.
Counter!
Here goes.
Maximum
Here
power!
goes. Hey.
Wonderful!
Here goes. Here goes.
Fantastic!
Oh dear. There you are. There you are. Just started. Die in the vacuum of space.
I was trying. I couldn't. I only got one of Ginyu's supers to pop out. But yeah, Nappa's actually come across as being more powerful, which is weird. Is it because? Well, actually, now that I think about it, it kind of would make sense, as since he would have been brought back from the death, he would have gotten the Zenkai boost. Yeah, but it's kind of weird that Nappa has like the edge there in terms of power level. Maybe because he became such a likable character. I mean, you've ever considered what if Nappa turned good?
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble!
It's a ball of dragons! At the end of one period up in Madison Square Garden, the Rangers and Flyers are tied 0-0.
Are you ready? Fight it out!
Prepare yourself. It's your turn.
Hold up. Here we go. Raccoon. You're wide open. Sick. Here we go. Here goes. Nice. Why didn't you join the fight?
What? Counter!
We'll end you.
I'm gonna mess you up. Let's go. Die. You weak. Take this.
Counter!
Why, you little.
Good!
It's no use.
Guess I'll give you a fright. Prepare yourself. Bon voyage. It's your turn.
Let's go. Here I go. Here goes.
Wonderful!
Here goes. Here goes. Oh. Here goes.
Counter!
Better than I imagined.
Nice!
Huh. Ginyu took a beating there, was... Oops. Hold on. I said I was going to... I wanted to hear this. Ah, the good voice of Dan Baker, Phillies PA announcer. Legendary voice.
Third, number 44, left fielder, Jordan Alvarez.
indulge me for a few minutes, folks.
Batting fourth, number 2, third baseman Alex Bregman. Batting fifth, number 30, right fielder Kyle Tucker. Batting sixth, number 10, first baseman Yuli Gurriel.
The boos are loud.
Batting seventh, number 17, Astros designated hitter David Hensley. Batting eighth, number 20, center fielder Chas McCormick. Batting ninth in the bullpen, number 15, catcher Martin Maldonado.
Not exactly.
And the starting pitcher for the Astros in the bullpen, number 43, Lance McCullers Jr.
All right, time for the good guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's starting lineup for your 2022 National League champions, Philadelphia Phillies. First, the manager of the 2022 Phillies, number 59, Herb Thompson. Leading off, number 12, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
I apologize, folks. I do want to watch this. So,
Number 17, first baseman Reese Hoskins.
I'm waiting for Hoskins.
Batting third in the bullpen, number 10, catcher J. Realmuto. Batting fourth, number 3, Phillies designated hitter, Bryce Harper.
Those are MV3 chants.
Number 8, right fielder Nick Castellanos. Batting sixth, number 28, third baseman Alec Bowe. Batting seventh, number 5, shortstop Bryson Stott. Batting eighth, number 2, second baseman Gene Segura.
Yeah, Ruff's announced ovation for Segura.
Center fielder Brandon Marsh. And the starting pitcher for the Phillies in the bullpen, number 55, Ranger Swift. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2022 National League champion, Philadelphia Phillies.
And hopefully they can get off to a good start here in Game 3. Again, thank you for indulging me, folks, but again, is was kind of surprised by the ovation or lack thereof for Hoskins and Segura. And who's wondering who they have singing the national anthem tonight? Because the person they had in Houston in Game 1 certainly was awful.
Oh, clones of us, huh? This should be fun. Let's find out if you match more than just our looks. But before that, we must do our pre-battle greetings. What do you think of these updated poses? All right, everyone, here we go.
They're gonna do a pose.
Together we are the Ginyu Force.
That's your regular pose.
Now you guys show us your poses.
I don't think they're gonna pose. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? No posing? And you call yourselves our clones? The pre-battle fighting poses are an absolute must. There's something seriously wrong if you lack such basic knowledge. A fight without poses is like a strawberry parfait without strawberries.
Well, you can't argue with that logic.
I could teach you, but poses aren't something you're taught. They're something you just do naturally. Well, you are fakes, so I suppose I can't expect you to understand the fighter aspects of battle. Whatever. It looks like I'll just have to wipe you out with the beauty that comes from being the real Ginyu.
It kind of would have been great if all the additional 4 members of the Ginyu Force were actually playable characters in this.
Brace yourself for the coming battle!
That was a beautiful night in South Philly. Actually, they're actually going to be able to start Game 3.
There you are. Just started.
Those transitions can work rather nicely.
Prepare yourself. This is the end. Die! I will end you. Prepare yourself. Ah! Bon voyage. I will end you. Dynamic. I'll shut you up for good.
Lame. Nappa is our strongest fighter. Well, he did take on the Chaozu, Piccolo, Krillin, Gohan. And then before he got bodied by Goku and killed off by Vegeta in the most dismissive way possible, but still. FighterZ versus Kid Buu? You need Majin Buu and Cell for it.
Brace yourself for the coming battle!
Technically speaking, no, yeah, Frieza. Under normal circumstances, Frieza would get bodied by. No, by Super. Actually, no, I'm not sure if Kid Buu could beat Frieza in a normal fight.
It's all or nothing!
I will end you! I will end you! Get over here! Bon voyage!
Here I go!
Counter!
Look at this speed! Asana! Build up! Asana! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Is that it? Yeah! Oh, he's going to fight!
I will end you! There you are! I've just started! This is the end!
Oh,
What? It's your turn.
Here goes! Here goes!
so that got a little bit hairy there. I was hoping to end it with Frieza's death ball, but that did not work out the way I anticipated. It completely backfired. What's that guy do if I have a big can of beans? Frieza and Cell, the Dream Team.
Very good. Now that we have Captain Ginyu with us, I would say things are going quite well.
Quite well, I say.
Lord Frieza, are you sure it's okay to let that Earthling freeloader remain in your body?
Of course not. I detest the thought. But
Hey.
I need that maggot to draw out all of my power. When you consider the dangers we face, letting a maggot roost in one's body doesn't seem that bad.
I resemble that remark.
All things considered, I'd like to gather us some more pawns, however.
So, they revived you too. Now, things are getting interesting.
My, look at that perfect jawline.
Hey! What business do you have with Lord Frieza?
My name is Cell. I would be more than happy to join, if you're sure you want to play.
What?
Behave, Nappa. You will soon learn that. Smart mutts know when to stop their barking.
But sir, Nappa, Lord Frieza gave you an order.
Your subordinates seem rather undisciplined. Is the Frieza Force nothing but a group of half-wits?
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
You better watch your tongue.
Captain Ginyu, not you too. I think it's best to hear what Bug Boy has to say.
Lord Frieza just saved your life, punk.
All right then, let's get down to business.
To defeat the Huns.
Where is the being who revived me and allowed some strange soul to take complete control of my body?
Strange soul? You mean they did the same thing to you? Perhaps she plans to utilize many more people than we realized.
Excuse me? Did you say she? So you do know something about this?
Even if we did, who says we need to share this with you?
I do.
First, you need to show me some respect. Ask me nicely, and I just may consider it.
Or Cell could just beat the crap out of you, but
What an unbelievably banal request.
and just remember this: Cell technically was stronger, more powerful than Goku, and that's the only reason why Goku pushed, basically passed the baton to Gohan.
I don't care what you want. Tell me everything you know.
I see. It would appear that this fellow is much slower in the head than I first assumed. Isn't that special? No matter. I'll just have to teach you the hard way.
No, again, in under normal circumstances, I'd say Cell will basically beat the crap out of Frieza. But you gotta realize how power scaling works here. No, that's also not taking into account Golden Frieza.
A fierce showdown is about to begin!
Do kind of wish, though, in some regard, that you was getting like
Are you ready?
universal power up.
Can't you do it?
Oh dear.
I'll shut you up for good!
I've been damned before.
I guess it's not that bad. You seem much different from the data I have on you. It's like you've become something completely different all of a sudden. Why is it, Frieza? I'm getting the sense there's another energy inside you. You are somehow different from me. Like you've been possessed by another being's soul.
If we're so different, then please explain what it is inside of you.
The same thing.
Ah, well that is another story. I have something akin to an artificial soul that has been pre-programmed. Which would explain why I find it so easy to control.
What? You can control the soul inside you?
Indeed. In fact, it was so easy to overpower that I didn't even need to waste my time and effort expelling it. I don't know who's inside of you right now, but thanks to their soul, your full power is at your disposal. I'm correct, aren't I?
Surely, being linked with this Earthling must be what allowed me to tap into some of my power.
Yeah, he's right.
Although, My true power is so much greater than this.
Interesting. There must be some logical mistake then. The data I have on you must be outdated.
Amusing. How about I allow you to come and work for me?
As long as he doesn't have to
Lord
pose.
Frieza, if I may, I don't believe it would do us well to work with this creature. I agree. There's no telling when that freak might betray us.
None of this matters. Cell doesn't work for anyone. However, you could all prove to be of actual use to me. I suppose I don't mind teaming up, at least temporarily.
So be it. I suppose there are small benefits in a group effort.
Yeah.
Nevertheless,
Yeah, you get to, one person gets a rest.
dare to betray me, then I will be forced to erase you. No hard feelings.
The same goes for both sides.
Yep. So because Majin Buu is kind of a good character, and Kid Buu is a wild card, so you kind of like not many villains that they could call upon. Nick Castellanos was another incredible catch. What the hell? Meanwhile,
Wow, things are getting interesting now.
Something happened?
It looks like Cell has joined forces, with Frieza of all people.
What?
I've never seen you look like that before. You do get surprised. Although, is it really that much of a surprise? Both of them were uncontrollable, so it might have just been a matter of time.
True. But are you sure this is okay? They could pose a threat together.
Not necessarily, 16. The one who truly poses a threat is the soul inside Frieza. The live human soul is the real reason why Frieza was able to draw out so much of his power. I've been watching and trying to figure out why a human ended up getting linked to him. But this link is too dangerous to ignore. We need to act fast. 18, you need to go defeat Frieza and Cell. Think of it as your link test.
Sure, not a problem. I'll destroy anyone who gets in my way.
18, why?
That's what I like to hear. I'm excited to watch you. Meanwhile, 16, you need to prepare a snack for when she gets back.
Understood.
What type of snack we're talking about
I
here?
guess it's time to go hunting.
Alvarez killed left-handed pitching. Alright, so we gotta get to 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so alright, that works.
Cell! What do you think you're doing speaking to Lord Frieza like that?
Lord Frieza is the leader of the Frieza Force, the greatest army in the universe. If you want to be a part of his army, you need to pledge your undying loyalty to him.
And Suarez gets to the Astros 1-2-3 in the first inning.
I may have joined forces with Frieza, but there's no way I'm pledging my loyalty to that idiot.
Captain, if he's gonna be like that, why not just swap bodies with him?
Swap bodies with him, huh?
Ho ho! That's an incredibly tempting idea.
Well, if you want to try that, then go ahead and give it a whirl. If you think you can.
He's considering it.
Captain?
Nope! I can't do it!
Oh my, that is a rare sight indeed. I didn't expect to see you pass up a body with such a high power level.
My apologies, but it would be physiologically impossible. The coloring and black spots are too frog-like for me.
Frog-like?
Yeah, okay.
Yes, I see it now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it is you're prattling on about, but keep comparing me to a frog and see what happens.
Well, he's more of a bug boy than a frog, but when you think about it, he does kind of look kind of froggy with the spots and stuff.
Ginyu, consider yourself lucky. You wouldn't have survived too long if you'd actually made the attempt.
Why, you?
If you want to get back at me, you can try out that sorry technique on the enemy. You're going to need more than luck, however.
I don't need you to tell me that!
Da 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 da.
The battle's about to start. Good luck.
It's not really. We're looking for the clone Frieza. 'Cause I gotta make sure clone Frieza.
Ready? Go!
I will end you! Prepare yourself! Prepare yourself!
It's your turn.
Good up! Here we go! Raccoon! Here we go! Here we go! Jurassic move! We are the Ginyu Force!
Counter!
Better than I imagined!
Amazing!
All right, very well. You here shall be destroyed.
Maximum power!
Very well. That's Very well. Very well. Very well. All right. Try this. All right.
Fantastic!
All right. You here shall be destroyed.
Yep, that clone of Piccolo's gone. Schwarber draws a walk. At this point, it's just rolling it with the punches here. Hoskins, maybe batting 192 in the postseason, but he has 5 homers.
Get ready for battle!
Well, Hoskins is down 0-2, but he... Welcome, Redneck. You had adultings to do?
Are you ready?
We'll end you! It's your turn.
Very well. Very well.
You think a barrier will work?
Counter!
Oh dear.
Counter!
Die! We'll end you! There you go.
Perhaps it's time to stop playing around.
I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust!
That's a big explosion there.
Go!
Prepare yourself!
Here I go! Ha! Good
Here you go!
Yeah, you're wide open! Hey! Yeah. Recruiting!
Here you go!
Here goes! Here goes! Here goes!
Funny. Does he not have a level 3? Or can't be used? Kind of weird. So Hoskins did not get the job done. Remuto, hero from game 1. Up this way. Rotate characters in and out as we did before. And I tell you, it's more than anything, folks. It's the loading times that kind of make the story mode of this game kind of tedious because you get a loading scroll. Oh,
Don't you worry about this. I'm gonna plow through all these chumps.
I didn't.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, but don't let that get you killed and sent back to hell, where you belong.
Wow.
What are you trying to say? That I'm gonna lose?
I wonder, where is it that your confidence stems from? I would think you shouldn't have any at all. You're nothing but a low-class goon. You can't even become a
Oh.
Super Saiyan. That just means you're easier to get rid of.
Low class? How dare you say that to me? I'm a mid-class warrior.
Oh yeah, that's so much better, Nappa. Congratulations.
Besides, a Super Saiyan is a legendary warrior. It's not like any Saiyan can become one so easily.
Oh, boy, Nappa's really out of the loop.
Well, that's not altogether true now, is it? It would appear there's a bit of a bargain sale going on now for Super Saiyans.
Shut your trap! Those creatures have something wrong with them. Besides, I don't need some stupid transformation. I'm strong enough without it. I'll make all the others eat my dust and show them I'm the strongest.
I see. So to that end, you'll be able to make short work of these weaklings? I'm going to find this quite entertaining.
You got that right. Take a long, hard look, and you'll see for yourself.
You are
Lemonade and
such
pizza?
an idiot.
Why do I feel like he's looking at me? With that. So Ramuto has worked a full count. And if he can find space. Like something into the gap would be nice. Get Swarber over to third.
The battle's about to start. Good luck.
He pops it, he skies it, pops it straight up. So hitting a round ball with a round stick is not easy.
It's all or nothing.
I will end you. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself.
I'm gonna mess you up. Out of the way. No use. Very well. Very well. You here shall be destroyed!
Well, Yamcha's dead. Well, Harper's is hit a 2-run bomb. Phillies were up 2-0 on the Astros. Not sure why the score isn't posting with the sports spot, but there you go. That's what I was kind of hoping. Suarez should come out strong in the first, and the Phillies should strike in the bottom of the first. I was kind of looking for that there, so we're... Let me see how that sounded. That's what it sounded like in South Philly. Do they got the call on that? Like I said, I am being straight up distracted, folks. Do they got the call on that? They don't. Hmm? So
Time to begin the match!
what is it versus Clone Vegeta? Nappa and Ginyu.
Are you ready?
Prepare yourself. I will end you.
I'm gonna mess you up.
Counter!
Get out of here! Let's go! No use.
Fight it out!
Very well. Very well.
I'm the strongest in the universe.
Wow.
I will end you.
I'm gonna mess you up. Let's go. Let's go. Gotcha. Let's go. You weak. Take this.
Amazing!
Consider this my way of saying hello.
That's how he greets the locals. I have to remember I can preview, but it's not really much versus like Vegeta and Nappa versus Clone Goku. So Philly's out in front, 2-0.
The outcome of this fight is anybody's guess!
Suarez is coming out dealing so far.
Get ready!
I will end you. Prepare yourself. Bon voyage.
Here I go. We are the Ginyu Force. Together we are the Ginyu Force.
No, you don't.
Now give this to me. You here shall be destroyed!
The clone of Kid Buu keeps coming back. Redneck U is a plus minus? Or a minus plus? Oh, you about to drop your drink. Oh no! You're not even drunk yet! Still don't got the Zenny Boost one, unfortunately. Or buzzed. You're not even hammered. Yeah, it looks like it, Redneck, I think. Easy way.
Get ready for battle.
I don't have that. You don't have the icon next to your name, but yeah, it's all good. Well, damn, Baum was playing too far back. So like an infield hit there. That's a cheap hit. If Baum was playing in on the grass, he would have been able to make a play off of that.
Oh dear. Guess I'll give you a hit. There you are. Just started. This is the end. Die! There you are. This is the end.
It would have been better if the first one connected. Alright, let's clear this board. -1 since you missed. Oh, eBay Motors, Capital One, Xbox World of Warcraft. Funny combination there. -1 since you... No worries, Redneck. Let's see. You can use your Capital One to get motors off of eBay or an Xbox, or you can use your Capital One card to subscribe to World of Warcraft. Getting kind of odd that we're not getting World Series updates. But meanwhile, the Rangers and Flyers are still tied nothing. Might be a Pretty damn good hockey game going on. And that's a hit up the middle there.
Oh my, wow. No wonder they call Frieza the Emperor of the Universe.
Who are you?
I am Android 21.
Also known as Blackjack.
21?
She looks 30.
You're 21?
Yeah, clearly she's 30.
What a pleasant surprise. Sounds like you've heard of me. But I haven't done anything to draw attention to myself. Who told you about me?
Do you really think anyone is going to answer that?
I suppose we can't talk. Oh well, I'll just have to investigate alone.
The leader of an army out on the battlefield. What do you plan to do here? Forfeit?
Of course not. I have business with the soul that's inside of you. Not only have they mastered using your power, but they've even managed to win over Cell. From the looks of things, you may have one hell of a villain lurking inside you.
Well, you heard her. Wasn't that such a lovely compliment? I can see you blushing.
I am not blushing, Frieza. What an honor!
Looks like you're starting to understand how things work. Someday, I will officially welcome you to my galactic army.
I expect to be ranked higher than Ginyu.
This is a most interesting development. I never thought I'd see the day I'd be discovering a new android of this magnitude. Don't tell me. It's Dr. Zero, right? I bet he came back to life too.
Oh, no. We have no use for him. I don't care about anything else of his. All I need to complete my plan are his labs.
I see. It's beginning to make sense to me now. You are the one who revived us.
My question is, how the hell did she get to New Namek?
I don't know why you revived us, but linking us up with maggots was in very bad taste. Truly unacceptable.
Oh, what happened with you surprised me as well. I had the intention of using another artificial soul. Well, now my plans are a complete and utter disaster.
You sound just like Dr. Zero. Tell me what it is you're after. World domination.
She's hungry. She's hungry.
Or perhaps you're after universal domination. So silly.
I agree. I think it is extremely silly as well. Honestly, I don't care one way or another about the Doctor. Although, universal domination would help me out a bit. I need help, though. That is why I'm in need of strong warriors like yourself.
Well, Suarez got himself into a first and third jam, but there was a couple of cheap hits, but he got out of it.
You have original strength, of which all those clones are lacking.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do you think you can order us around?
All of this talking is making me cranky and hungry.
Hey, you trying to mock us here?
You know what that means? Time to make some candy!
Donut.
What the? She turned the clone into candy?
Now, that's a donut, Nappa.
I don't believe it. She ate the clone.
It's curious. If my suspicions are right, she might be able to absorb life energy just like me.
Considering it's a standoff there, Redneck, that's well timed.
Clones don't taste very good. I'd give that one a solid 13 out of 100. Maybe it's because of the growth stimulants. They've got a sort of chemical taste to them. But I wanted them to start fighting as soon as possible, so I had to use a lot. Now it's your turn. I wonder how tasty you all will be.
I see. Most unexpected. You intend to eat us as well?
18, you're up.
What? 18?
Just try not to bore me, okay?
Oh, make sure you don't destroy their bodies, or I won't be able to turn them into.
Redneck can do something good all days, every day.
What in the hell does she take us for?
I would never allow anyone to treat me like fool.
Well, you made dinner for Mrs. Red yet? Got the laundry done? Took the doggos out? Had a beer? I'm assuming at least one of those things are normally done every day.
Get ready for a Dragon Ball Rumble!
Red, he took him out this morning. However, it's red. The laundry the other day. But there you go. Whoa! Alec Bohm with a home run. The left field. Phillies were up 3-0.
Prepare yourself. We'll end you. Prepare yourself. Yes, sir. We'll end you. We'll end you. Prepare yourself. I'll reduce you and this entire
That's surprising.
planet to dust. We are the King Boys. Together we are. Together we are the King Boys. You won't survive this time. So prepare yourself. We'll end you. I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust. Can you do any better?
Take this!
And currently drinking.
Guess I'll give you a fright.
I cannot You were meant to die by my hand. Prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust.
Nice. Keeping Frieza in because he's like the main character here. Oh, 18's dead.
Now you...
Whoops.
21. You will be next.
That is a good one. Do you really think you can beat me?
Oh, yeah. Right here, right now.
It's not that type of game, Cell.
Although, by the time that happens, you'll be scrap metal.
Scrap metal? But I'm not really a mecha type.
No, she's a very buoyant type.
I could have never expected 18 to come in handy this way.
I would not trust her if I were you. Seems to me she's got something up her sleeve.
Oh no, please! Spare her, will you?
Huh?
What an idiot! She's wide open! I don't know what's going on here, but if you wish to die that badly, so be it!
18! Frieza and Cell?
And a big misunderstanding.
What have you done to my wife?
And once again, Krillin gets owned.
I see.
Very clever, 21. So that's what you were after.
The suspense is killing me. Who will win?
Marsh may be bad in 161, but he did have a big homer in the NLCS. Let's see how this plays down.
What do we have here? If it isn't Goku and his little lapdog.
The dog of laps.
Whoa, it's Cell? Frieza. And even Ginyu.
Hey, don't tell me you forgot about me, Kakarot!
No, you're the guy who came with Vegeta to Earth. Nappy, was it?
It's Nappa, you moron!
Brandon Marsh? Was that a home run or did it hit off the top of the wall? Oh, it's a homer! Brandon Marsh was a homer!
She's out cold.
So tell me, do you know who she is? I'm so sorry. Her sacrifice is what saved me.
Would you look at
Oh, wait.
the attack she's putting on?
So they put a banner or something up there that hit that and the people get free beer apparently. I'm not entirely sure though, but
Well, so be it.
can't tell if it was fan interference or not. Because I guess I'm glancing.
Now. I suppose I should be happy that I'm getting to fight Goku. This is a rare opportunity of which I will take advantage.
You attacked innocent people, and on top of that, you hurt 18! You're gonna pay!
Again, I'm not sure. They have something, hashtag hit the buds on something on the World Series. There's this banner on the outfield wall of Citizens Bank Park, so I'm not entirely sure what that is, but the home run is under review. So that could be a double. Could be a rule to ground a double due to fan interference or not. But that devious look on her face.
She intends to play the victim and force us to fight each other.
Oh, and the home run stands.
True, this works perfectly. Now I can finally pay that Saiyan back for what he did to me. Even if it stands to reason she is the one orchestrating this, I must be the one to crush him once and for all.
Okay.
This is the fate that befalls those who anger me. Now you should see how important it is to keep your mouth shut and obey me.
The Phillies have hit 3 home runs in this game and already up 4-0. Harper's 2-run bomb in the first, a solo shot by Alec Bohm, and a solo shot by Brandon Marsh, and Schwarber is now up, who led the National League in home runs. In fact, Schwarber walked in the first and scored on Harper's homer.
It's time you had a taste of the hatred, smoldering over years, waiting for this day to come.
Oh, Frieza, Cell versus Goku. Okay.
You're not the only one with a bone to pick with Goku. I'll be the one to get rid of him and his son.
Him and his son? Oh yes, that's right. You lost to his son, didn't you? I do hate missing a good fight. It was when he was quite young as well. Do you really think you, who couldn't even handle his little brat, can handle Goku?
Remind me, who was it again who lost to Goku twice?
These two are ripping into each other.
It wasn't me, so...
So sorry. I'm afraid I can't let you get away with that little remark. Shall I dispose of you first?
You dispose of me? That's rich.
Well, Schwarber couldn't make it a fourth one there. He's grounds out, but Philly's up 4-0.
This should be a great fight!
Did I notice the stream went down? Hey, Bang. The stream did not go down, Redneck. I'm seeing no issues there. Bang, hopefully you're doing well. Probably. I had the pop up. Really? I didn't hear any notification that it went down. I'm showing nothing. Just move. You getting settled in? It's going all right.
I'll make this quick. I'm impressed. You here shall be destroyed.
And they're going all right. New chief. Oh, the sweet.
Is that all?
Oh dear.
There you are. I'll reduce you and this entire planet to dust.
And you get them Thursday? Right on. I have two on two separate desk lamps down here, and it lights up my room. Well, office space, and everything down here quite nicely. I never checked it here. It's like content video producer. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure that the stream went down at all. Must have been something briefly on Twitch's end if it buffered for a second. Alright, so once we get this next bit of story progression goes, I'm going to take me a restroom break and a snack break, or make a snack. Goku, unbelievable, they've teamed up before. Move to close to the work, keep around, but there's a bit of a jungle from your previous apartment.
Do as I say and finish off those maggots!
Oh. If it's a decent apartment.
How strong you actually are. I need to at least save 18. Huh? What's going on? He stopped moving.
Frieza stop moving? Yeah, you save a bit on the rent. I'm kind of glad in and of itself. The house that's been that my dad first bought back in 1994, based with because he ended up putting 2 mortgages on it when he was living here, will be almost fully paid off, I think, by the spring of next year, and that means all I have to worry about is the taxes.
Lord Frieza?
So there's that the nice little perk there.
Ah, I get it.
I'm really confused.
Frieza not happy.
What's gotten into you? I was just about to finish him off. Listen, don't you get it? That's the man who sent me to that hellish landscape.
Yep, like in March or April, I think.
Now it's my turn. I will rip him from this existence.
Now's not the time for that.
You hold me back, and now you intend to lecture me. Stop wasting all this time and just finish him off already. Now, do it!
Hell no. Are you kidding me? Let me put it this way. It's like here, the monthly house mortgage for the better part has been like about $700 a month. Because again, my dad had 2 mortgages on the house. So the average apartment in this same neighborhood, which is not exactly a great neighborhood, is actually $900 a month for a 2-bedroom. It's like, nope. And Suarez 2 down. Okay, Suarez is dealing.
Just give it up, Frieza. You're not going to be able to break that soul's will.
Yeah. How annoying. I never knew it could be this irritating to lose control of your own body. It reminds me of all the suffering I was forced to endure in hell. Fine. If I must release control, I will leave things to you.
725. Like I said, I'm sorry. I understand the logic from a lot of the landlords and stuff like that, but it's kind of hard to justify rents being that high. And I'll say this right now: the apartments that I said it was like $900 a month. Well, when my mom lived in them, first moved into them, they were like 300. That was back in like 94, 95 ish, give or take. Yeah, 95. So you're talking about like a $600 increase from back then to now? And it's not like they've ever installed central air in them, which they haven't because I've checked up on them. It's like, oh, they changed the windows, they changed the doors. I live like in one of the larger towns in New Jersey. So it's like right next to Philly, so there's logistically kind of makes sense, but
Once this is all over, I can easily finish them off. But I expect you to work like mad until we undo this wretched link. Understand me?
Frieza was mad. Hey, it's Skechers commercials. It's like I'm surprised it wasn't advertising. We don't do business with Kanye.
Hey, Frieza! Are we done here? Aren't you gonna turn gold like you did last time?
Lord Frieza, what's wrong?
$5.55 a month. Yeah, they in New Jersey they did raise the minimum wage. Problem is they all the rents and stuff like that for a lot of apartments jacked their rates up too.
They're at your mercy.
Randy, you don't leave everyone alone. I could have sworn I hear cow mooing at least once a night.
Oh, that's too bad, Frieza. Now you're just going to have to watch as I demonstrate how to finish them off.
Not so fast. These are Lord Frieza's prey.
Enough of this nonsense. They're mine now.
Wait!
Lord Frieza, you're okay?
Of course I am. I was merely conversing on the inside.
On the inside, he was just talking to himself.
Trying to steal my prey while I'm busy? You've got some nerve.
You dropped the ball, Frieza. That's what you get for losing control.
What was that?
Hey, sorry to interrupt, but can anyone tell me what's going on? This is odd. I can feel a stranger's energy coming from Frieza, but then he froze up for some reason.
Kind of weird the fact that the stories are just telling me it from different perspectives, but it's not truly parallel. I want to get so seeing this is how these events are playing out because we did the hero the Dragon Team's version of the story over the last 2 weeks, and seeing the villain side of it is like one would assume there would be some sort of parallel, but it's not quite syncing up. I call this bad writing.
Oh, come on. This is unbelievable.
Enough already. This is getting unbelievably ridiculous.
Bryce Harper, if he hits another home run, he would tie Jason Worth for most home runs in the Phillies postseason with 7. Those who have hit 6 home runs are Chase Utley, Lenny Dykstra, and Bryce Harper.
Ginyu, explain the current situation.
To them? But are you sure?
Yeah, is Goku going to understand
I'm
it?
afraid so. It appears they've already noticed there is a link. Besides, it seems they aren't in top form today. There is no need to worry ourselves.
They were worried about Krillin.
As you wish.
So I am going to have Goku in the party and basically rotate everyone else out because I got to get Goku to level 40. Which shouldn't be too hard. Yeah, say that. Shouldn't. Put that in quotation marks there. Hoskins is buried 0-2 once again. And he strikes out swinging.
So tell me, what does that mean?
Yeah, again, are we expecting Goku to understand this?
We just explained everything to you plain as day. What don't you get?
Everything.
Sailors. I detest their inability to communicate, and all they ever know how to do is fight.
You mean the reason we can't use all of our powers is because of 21 and the Red Ribbon Army?
Think about microwaves, healthcare, bones, and all. Wow.
And somehow, a living soul got linked up with Frieza.
Not a bad job. Actually, well done for a cockroach.
Hey, he's more of an earthworm, according to Toriyama.
Well, thanks. Not sure I want to be complimented by you, though.
Oh, I see. So the reason Frieza froze earlier was because there was another soul inside his body at the same time?
Exactly. Well, it's a good thing he linked up with someone who seems to have a conscience. If he got linked up with another villain, who knows what would have happened?
Okay, so the soul that is inside Frieza is keeping him from doing any bad stuff. Well, in that case, here's what we need to do. We should all team up, and together we can beat 21.
Huh? Goku, what are you talking about?
He's being an idiot for plot
He
convenience.
have a good soul inside of him, but he's still a heartless monster.
I don't know. Frieza has his good points.
Nope, don't like that plan either. There must be a better way.
Because of you, I was made to endure an imprisonment of hell.
Twice.
Well, I can't speak for Frieza, but I don't see anyone here who can stop me. So here's what I'm thinking. How about I just destroy you all right here?
But wait! What's the only thing letting you all move right now? It's the link, isn't it? But what if I was to tell you that there's a way for you to free yourselves for real?
For real?
Go on.
Ooh. You mean you know how to undo the link that's hurting us and set us free?
Yeah, I think I finally figured it out. That's how we're all fighting without any links. Well, unless you know something I don't, at this very moment, you have other souls inside you, right? Ask yourself, doesn't it feel weird to have someone else constantly lurking inside you?
Yes, it does. I can't wait to rip this soul out of my body.
Don't worry, Vegeta would do that for you again, Nappa.
Okay then, why don't I just teach you how to do it?
Goku, are you sure this is a good idea?
No, it's not, but...
I don't know, but I'm sure it'll work out in the end.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, Goku.
Fine then. I will accept this deal.
No problem, Redneck. Well, you're the maintenance man.
By that reply, tells me this isn't some sneaky sort of trick.
Ha! Okay then, let's hurry over to Bulma. Huh?
Sound came from where Bulma was.
Bulma, I'll be right there. Keep running so they won't be able to get to you.
That's what I'm doing, obviously. But
Let's go, Goku!
Yeah, screw that up.
Hang on. Wait a minute.
Hey, now is not the time for this.
What are you waiting for? You must teach us how to undo the links right now.
Unbelievable. The one person who can operate the neutralizing machine is too far off in that ship. If we are unable to save Bulma, you'll all be stuck.
Everybody's moving. She's leaving her mini fridge, deep freezer. And sell the rest. So I guess another mini fridge for beer, a portable washing machine, and there goes a new TV and sell the deep freezer. Which reminds me, I have one of those that we still got to get out of the far left corner of my basement.
What are you talking about?
So I suggest you get out of our way.
Fine. It appears we need to rescue this Bulma woman in order to sever this wretched link.
That's correct. I could care less about that wretched woman. But I do want that machine.
Very well then. I suppose we should join them.
All right. So we're caught up on the story here. Now I see a little bit of frame droppage. All right, folks, I'm going to take me a break. I shall be back.
Grab on!
Damn. That's right. It didn't need to happen. Hadouken! All right, go for the finisher. Ooh, that's actually a pretty damn good angle there on that. 1, 2, really?
Me. Okay, away from the tank. He's got a res. I give him a res.
I forgot to put the shield up.
Yeah, me too. He's trying to get in a good spot.
The dream. You speak the language of fear, of defeat. I deny you, spirit. I shall remain Klingon.
Why are you hitting yourself? Why are you hitting yourself?